My question is, in this video, with President Trump, all his executive orders and everything, you know, is he really helping out gun owners and our Second Amendment rights? Well, when you go there, it's kind of confusing. He's written probably more executive orders than any other president in history. And you hear all kinds of conflicting stuff. Supposedly, he's reversed what the ATF was doing. He's trying to change things, and there's a lot of positive things out there. If you go and look at the list of Trump and gun laws, there's positive things, and there's things that just kind of don't make sense. Okay? One video, a guy was stating that the minute the election was confirmed, that gun sales skyrocketed just like in the old days. People were buying tons of ammo, guns, and everything else. But we're kind of seeing right now here in August, it's like the gun market is going to collapse. Okay, and I will make another video about that. I guess the big beautiful bill got rid of the tax requirement for suppressors, but they still keep a registry. Okay, so it's kind of a compromise. But I've heard, because like my neighbor, he bought a couple suppressors over the years, and years ago he told me he waited 9 months, something like that. And we live in a county that's pretty favorable to get them. It was on the federal end. If we lived 200 yards across on the other county, chances are, the sheriff would give us a hard time, getting the paperwork approved. All right, the first step. But it was the federal government. He said, he went down, talked to the sheriff, got the paperwork done, got it approved, sent it in. It was taking 9 months. Now people say it's a matter of weeks or days, a week or so, or even days to get approved. So there's been some improvement, and I think the attitude about guns in general have shifted more to a positive side with most Americans believing in their gun rights and being able to express that without being silenced by social media and news. But nevertheless, there are a few people who are in federal prison. One of them was a YouTube creator. I forget the kid's name, but during a crisis he did a lot of things. And I forget, somehow he had a business card that had something on it that the ATF didn't like, and he is in state prison now. And also, I've heard that there were two people that were basically selling guns at a flea market, and they're older individuals, they're like in their 70s, who are under indictment for that nonsense, to where if you sold a gun to somebody without a license, you would be held accountable for it. There's still open cases on that ruling from the ATF before the current election. But in general, things are improving. I believe, things are getting better in terms of our Second Amendment rights. I just wish there was more clarity on this exactly, because it's fairly confusing and, nothing definite. Okay, that's what I see in a lot of the legal channels. At least a few months ago. I don't know, things may have changed. Okay, I haven't been keeping up with it. But they were also, that it leaves you in limbo. You're not 100% sure of what is really going on. But I guess time will tell. I guess the ATF has stopped harassing and auditing dealers and have actually gone out after criminal organizations that have illegal weapons or committing crimes. I forget what, I think it's that one creator, God, Guns, and something. He goes and checks the website and the news reports of what they've been doing, and he's noticed it's shifted, and the ATF is actually going after legitimate criminals for a change, other than harassing gun shop owners and people buying firearms. And that's about where it is right at the moment. I just thought I'd make a video about it, and the comment section's open. Put down there what you think, how you think it's going, and express your opinion. Alright, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.